So BGC Okanagan has one of the only youth shelters between Calgary and Vancouver. So we're unique in that way that we have that frontline experience working with young people that are currently experiencing homelessness. So we know it's very real. We know it's impacting our community every day. I took a look back at some of our stats as well to see like where our numbers have been at, and we continue to see youth homelessness at an unacceptable level, right? So in our youth shelter in 2016, we had 65 individuals that year that accessed our shelter. And in 2020, we still had 39, and one is too many. So we know that this is ongoing. We also have a transition house that BGC runs. It's called Penny Lane Transition House. And we continue to see over 100% occupancy rate for individuals being referred from our community, let alone from the ministry that's already aware of crisis occurring in the home. So we know from that there's more that we need to do. We've implemented our very first prevention type program called shelter diversion. So 100% of the young people that access our shelter at BGC, we work with them and their families to try and divert them from staying with us at the shelter and try and find other safe places for them to go. We were successful last year in diverting 19 of those young people. So that's 19 less people that access an emergency shelter, which is considered absolute homelessness. So that's a success, right? But we want to do more, and we want to make sure that young people don't even show up at the doorsteps of our shelter. And ultimately, we want to work ourselves out of a job. Kelowna had a point in time count back in 2018 as well. And they found that 12% of those individuals that were counted were actually aged 0 to 24. So again, like there's evidence there that more needs to be done, and it's the child's right to be housed. So that's just the work that we're trying to do here.